Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check everything is working, and then we will begin. But in the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to today? Let's see here. Look, I'm remembering to pin the message this time. Look at me go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Remembering to lower the music. And I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and move over here. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Scrolling down. Sassy, you were first. Sassy, welcome in. How are you? Yemit, welcome in. Bear, hello. Emmers, Lego, Madrigal, hello, everybody. Gigi, I think I've said hello to everybody. How are you all? Bear, hello, Mr. Bear. How are you? How goes it? What was I going to say? My FFZ is still not working, so my chat is still a little bit wonky, but it's officially the last night of summer break. Tomorrow is a school night. No! Yeah, I sort of figured. I know we're starting late yet again, but I was like, you know what? I know it's like we're gearing up to, you know, the end of summer for people, so let's go ahead and do it anyway. Plus, tomorrow's Labor Day for Americans, so I thought there's a chance you guys might be awake. I hope most of you don't have to work, at least if you're in the States. But what else is going on? What have you been up to? Are you guys doing anything for Labor Day? I don't have any plans. Yeah. I'm working all the time. Fair. That's fair, Bear. I am too. I will probably work tomorrow. Because holidays mean nothing. I took a nap earlier, so I'm good to stay up for a bit. Excellent. We love that. Love that. Okay, so my PlayStation controllers are like Tokyo drifting so much, and this is the third set of controllers I've had, and I've decided to do something radical. I feel like it's been forever since we've actually seen each other. So mouse and keyboard now. Well, I don't think that's gonna work, but I did some research on the internet. Really, that was 3 minutes of Googling. And I have discovered that there are people on eBay. I don't actually know. I mean, I don't know if that does. You might need to buy like another accessory for it to work or something. Because I feel like a lot of people playing shooters would then do keyboard mouse. I mean, maybe some games support it. But I don't know. Anyway, what I did find was that there are people on eBay that you can send them a controller and they will replace the joysticks with Hall effects sticks, which are, I think, supposed to be better than the default ones that come on the thing. So what I've decided to do is I'm only going to send one controller just in case it ends up being a total scam. But it's like much cheaper than buying a new one. And that's why I'm going to see if it works. The reviews are good. Reddit recommended it. And Reddit wouldn't lie to me. When would Reddit lie to me? You can hook up a mouse and keyboard. Really? That's interesting. I mean, I don't want to. That is interesting. I feel like that. I'm surprised people like on Apex and stuff don't then use keyboard mouse because people always say that keyboard mouse is better. I just know if no one's, yeah, okay, yeah, maybe again, yeah, maybe it's like game dependent or something. Yeah, I know you're not into that. I like controllers overall, more so, but it is game dependent. Okay. But anyway, people always talk about Hall effects joysticks when I'm looking at controller stuff. I don't really know what they are, but people talk about them as if it's a good thing. But it's technically $30. $20 for the service, $10 for shipping. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to send a controller this week to see if I can get it fixed. And hopefully then I don't have to actually like replace the full controller. Because I would rather test this out once, see if it works, see if it's legit. If it is, then I'll send my other controller to get it fixed. Instead of paying like $70 for a new controller, I'd love to just repair the ones that I have because this is getting ridiculous. And I guess like I was thinking about, I'm like, I'm not particularly like, it doesn't work for No Man's Sky. Okay, yeah. Instead of renaming things. Fair. Yeah. Yeah. I don't plan on doing that, but I'm not particularly rough with my controllers. Like, I have never thrown a controller. Like, I don't think ever in my life. I've maybe, like, dropped one, but I've never, like, thrown a controller. I don't, like, grip it very, like, tough. I think the only thing that I was thinking... Because some people are like, if your controller is drifting, like, if all of your PlayStation controllers are doing this, then it's a you problem. Like, I'm not like handling my controllers very rough at all. I was like, the only thing that I can think of is that I do use my controllers like every day, almost, depending on if we're like streaming a PlayStation game or a Steam Deck game or something. That's really like the main, or like a Switch game. Like that's really the main factor. But besides that, like, I don't know. But there are some people who are like, I've never had a controller drift on the PS5 ever. And I can't really tell if they're just like PlayStation fanboys or if they're being legitimate or I don't know. You'd think you'd have found a cure for stick drift by now. Yeah. Well, some people apparently it's the way the controllers are made. It does have a propensity for drifting on the left stick. The amount of controllers I have forcibly broken with my hands, Bear. Do you rage, Bear? Are you a rage gamer? I don't know. I used to rage a lot back in the day. That's fair. A lot of people rage. I have never been a rager. I think it's because when I get angry, I turn it inward. So I always, jetpack to the moon, it's more like back. I can't break myself.
18 months. Book your tickets already. Goodness.
Daz, welcome in. Thank you so much for 18 months. Also, hi, bye, working lurkies on desktop. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for the resub. It's just crazy that after 30 years, they haven't figured out how to prevent it. Well, I think it's because they've like they're trying to make controllers like as cheap as possible and whatever, and so they make some decisions to like and to like the sensor that tells what like the Joy-Con is doing, and apparently it can like pull apart and stuff. There are some people who are like, I've used compressed air and I've used rubbing alcohol and that fixed it. There are some people who are like, it's very easy to replace. There are some people who say it's very difficult to replace and you need to know how to solder. So I was just like, okay. So seems like I don't want to do that. I don't want to attempt to try to fix it because I feel like there's a chance that I might break it further. So welcome in, Timbo. Quick question. I'm playing the tutorial for 4H for 4 hours now. Is this normal or am I dumb? Do you just mean like you're still learning a lot? Like they're still like prompting you for new stuff? The and Death Quack, welcome in. Yes. Okay, so that is normal. There is if so there's a story that it's probably what it's taking you on. You don't have to do and I'll catch up with chat in a second. Let me just answer Timbo. So you can stop sort of the main quest at any time. Like you can yeah, I guess I should say yes. You probably need to at least get. If you're at 4 hours, though, you probably have fixed your ship and can travel to different systems. You can kind of stop the main story at any time. I recommend finishing it because one, it does help you unlock a lot of stuff, as well as there are some things that you can only unlock after you've completed the main storyline missions. But once you've jumped to another system, you're basically free to do whatever. There will continue to be new mechanics introduced to you as you like find different things or unlock different things. But yeah, I wonder if you're still you might not technically be in the tutorial anymore. I just want to play with friends. I have to do all the quests. Perhaps, I mean, you can play with friends especially if you can like join them via the multiplayer menu at the very like if you've traded friend codes.
This swarthy.
You can do that. Timbo, thank you for the follow. You can you can trade friend codes, but if you're wanting to, have you unlocked the anomaly yet? The anomaly is the like, it's like looks like a sphere that you can summon to you. I think you probably, maybe, if you can get to the teleporting thing, the circle. No, okay, so there's a thing called the anomaly. And it's a big, like, almost Death Star looking thing. It's in space. And you can summon it to you. Have you gotten there yet? Yes. Okay. So I feel like you're at a point where you could be playing with friends at this point. Yeah, so that's a multiplayer hub. It's also a great way to, like, if you're joining friends, you can like easily get to their system that they're already in. But yeah, I think you're like, I would say you're generally out of the tutorial. The game just explains a lot. There's so many different like systems in the game that they've just kept like compiling on that it'll feel like you're always learning a new thing. Okay, we are 5 friends all kind of stuck at the tutorial. I see. So, okay, so we just join up to that. Yes. And you can, if you go to Options, Network, And then there's like a multiplayer friends list. Do I keep my stuff? Yes. So it's like options, network. Then there's like a side menu that says like friends list or something. There's like a friend code that you need to give to all of your friends. All of your friends need to swap the codes as well. It's very old school like that. It's not like, I'm pretty sure everyone has to have each other's friend codes. You can then join each other. I do believe, I will tell you now, I do believe it's 4 people per party, though you can have up to like 30 people in an area. So like a 5th player would be able to still be around. But I do believe it's a limit of 4. But anyway, well, don't exclude anyone if you can. But anyway, yeah, I think you should be able to meet with each other now at this point. But anyway, let me catch up with chat. Sorry, everybody. Also, Death Quack, welcome in. How are you? I'm trying to remember which games claimed the most controllers. They also make more money when people have to keep buying controllers. Also true. So yeah, they don't have as much of an incentive to fix it. I said this before. I feel like Nintendo got a lot of slack for the Joy-Cons drifting. There are enough threads on Reddit for me to say it seems like there's plenty of PlayStation players that also have Joy-Con drift, or not Joy-Con drift, controller drift. I know I broke 2 over God of War 2 or 3. Oh goodness. Yeah, I mean like I know for sure I've like dropped a controller and that like broke, but that was like an accident. I've never like out of anger broken a controller. But again, like I was saying, I think if I'm playing a game or something, actually just in general, if I get angry, it's more of an inward. You probably won't be able to tell outwardly. It's more of like an inward, just soul crushing, you know? My soul has controller drift or stick drift. There we go. Solder. Do I say that weird? I feel like I'm saying solder. Does it sound like I'm saying it like a Lord of the Rings villain or something? Spelling it solder? Is that what I'm sold? Is that how people say it? There's an L in it. Right? Solder. Solder? But isn't there an L? Is there an L? Solder. Soldering. Yeah, it's a soldering iron. It's soldering. Tutorial ends after you get the hyperdrive. I just want to play with my friends. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Catch up. Tutorial is called Awakenings. Once that is done and not in your logs, then you can do whatever you want. Okay. Solder. The L is silent. Is it though? Say Wednesday. Wednesday. One more question. When we join up, what can we do? Is it like Minecraft exploring the world and upgrading yourself, or what is it about? It is more like it's like you kind of like play the game alongside each other. There's now some new things. There's some new ships now where you can actually all be in the same ship and like fly around. I don't know how quickly that is available to you from the start. But you can technically build bases together, or at least base build near each other. I would probably suggest like trying to complete the main missions together. Because it will help you guys unlock things. And like kind of, because you at this point you have so much to unlock, so much to see and do. I would say explore, build bases, find good ships. Is it like I've actually never played Subnautica, but maybe someone can chime into that. It's like a sandbox. Yes, it's more sandboxy. yeah, there's a lot. There's sort of, especially starting out, just get used to like surviving, trying to survive, exploring, place base computers anywhere you want. They're great because you can teleport back to at any time. But a silent L. Oh boy, Jet. It's soldering. This is America, Jet. Our language doesn't make sense. It's like my dad pronouncing Salmon, the voiced L. It's really just about exploring. Yeah, there we go. Similar collecting and crafting to Subnautica, but more of an open story than it. Okay. Less survival, more crafting. Where did the L go in soldering? Okay, it looks like it's an American thing to say solder. But I'm gonna stick with that. It has an L. I'm saying solder. Because it does sound like a Lord of the Rings orc or something. Solder of Middle Earth. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. I have to start a new grind. Enjoy. I hope you really enjoy it. If you have any random questions, please feel free to ask. I have too many hours in No Man's Sky, and hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. You'll be the first person I ask. Perfect. And I glad to be. Also, I'll recommend the No Man's Sky subreddit. Very helpful. Very lots of friendly people. If you have any questions or something's not working and you're not sure, the No Man's Sky. It's like No Man's Sky, the game subreddit. I do. It's boop, boop, boop. There you go. You're just increasing your Aussie pronunciations. Yeah, I'm just getting ready so that in the case soldering comes up while I'm over there, I won't sound weird. It's very funny. I've always said soldered though. Why would there be an L there? Why would there be an L there if they don't want it to be? And no one helped you correct it. Yeah, I've definitely always said soldering. And I have like worked alongside people who've done soldering. So like no one has ever said anything different. Maybe they like, I wonder if maybe they would always like say soldering, trying to see if I would pick up on it, and I just never did. Like, you know, if you like, when you hear someone mispronounce a word and then you try to say it in the next sentence or in the reply to them in hopes that they realize that they've said it wrong, like if they've mispronounced someone's name or something, and you're like, well, this person with their name said correctly, and you're hoping that they like pick up on it. Maybe people have done that, and I've just have been oblivious to the fact that I'm like, wow, they say that weird. Wow, I'm gonna keep saying soldering. Hopefully they'll learn that they're mispronouncing it. It's like we're both reverse trying to correct the other person. By the way, No Man's Sky people, I do chat a lot. We will get into the game eventually, but I will probably be chatting here for like at least another like 30 minutes or so. So if you're like desperate for the game, or don't like chatting, I apologize. But I will tell you, at least you're getting drops, you know? That's good. So long story short, they were like, fixing controllers might take some soldering. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't have the skill for that. No, thank you. So, but I did see someone recommend that there are people on eBay that fix controllers. And it's honestly, like, I would say fairly reasonable. It's $20 for the service, $10 for shipping. I love soldering things. I have never soldered things. I thought about soldering a thing once, and then I didn't realize how. I was looking at some like DIY instructions. Ooh, excuse me. I was following some DIY or like reading some DIY instructions, and they were like, "Yeah, you just need to solder this thing. Step 5, soldering." And I was like, "Ooh, okay. I've never soldered anything before. How difficult could it be?" And then I started looking into it, and I was like, "Oh, people go to like school for this. People actually like take classes to learn how to do this. Okay, maybe not." But anyway, $20 and then an extra 10 for the shipping. That doesn't seem too bad. So, hopefully, and the person says that the turnaround time is pretty fast. They're based in Michigan. So I'm gonna throw one of my controllers at Michigan. And hopefully get one back with better sticks. Because I've heard the Hall effect sticks are apparently really good in general. But anyway, so I'm hoping that's going to be. I am praying that this solution works because I don't want to keep replacing my controllers. I also want to take at least one of my controllers on my trip for my Steam Deck. I've been thinking about how do I make a 15-hour plane trip all right, and I think I'm gonna take my Steam Deck. I don't really like holding my Steam Deck. It's just very heavy. So I'd like to like set it down and then just use a controller. So, I plan on taking a controller with me. Switch 2 with Pokemon. I could. I mean that. Wait, when does ZA come out? And Lego, how are you? How's it going? Are you working today? I do think I want to bring my Switch, mostly because I want to see if I can get Wivey to play some Nintendo games. Because he has never really owned a Nintendo. So I see going to Australia really as like, it's like a peace mission, you know. I'm bringing some Nintendo over, but I do plan on taking. I'm gonna take a lot of electronics with me, but yeah, I'm gonna bring my. I'm gonna at least bring my Steam Deck for sure though. I'm gonna bring that on the plane so I can at least play some games. I need to make sure will I be able to plug it in? Will they have enough charge, like power to like power it? Or do I need a power bank? I don't know how that stuff works. I have not been on a plane in a very long time. So I don't know what's new. It's been over 10 years since I've been on a plane. So who knows what's changed? I'm sure the leg room has increased. Surely. I know it hasn't. Planes usually have spots to charge something. USB. Legroom less. No! Legroom less. That's my favorite Lord of the Rings character. Get it? What was I gonna say? And at the airport, definitely buy the seats usually. Okay. Okay. Des says you've shrunk. Ari legroom. I've shrunk. I've shrunk. What was I gonna say? Yes, Des. Oh, Des is calling me short. That honestly, I will say, legroom has never been an issue for me. He's mean. Legroom has never been an issue for me, so it's fine. I'm actually like, I thought about like, is this gonna be one of those things where like, do I get the legroom plus seats? But no, I don't need it. I'll be fine with a normal seat, likely. So, plus most of those seats I think are towards the middle of the plane, and I need to be at the very back of the plane in order to increase my chances of survival in case of a plane crash. So, if somehow I get chosen to bump up my seats to business class or first class, I'll ask if they can move my seat, my first class seat, to the back of the plane. Can you guys just swap out the rows? Is that how that works? Because I still want to be in the back. Okay, that's good to know. So USB. I wonder. I'll have to do some research if, like, can the Steam Deck, with just the power of USB, even if it's just like the battery is zeroed out, like it's like it's not necessarily charging, but at least it's like not losing battery. I'll have to see if it's capable of keeping a charge with just USB on a plane. Because a 15-hour flight, that's a long time. So that who knows what games I could finish on there. I'll have to download a bunch of games. But anyway, Madrigal helped me come with this idea, which it's dependent on if we get to our. So we have the current goal, which is the stretch goal is a Lego stream. I'll do a Lego build. I've never owned Lego, so I'll buy my first Lego set, and then we'll build it on stream. But then the next goal is the 10-episode mini podcast with guests, and Magical gave me the idea of while I'm on my trip, maybe I release those. So that way, like, and I spread those out, like I time them out. So that way, because I was like, what game do I play? Like, because I've thought about pre-recording me playing a game, but if we get to those, that would, I think, be more fun. And I don't know. I think that would be a better way to do that. So anyway, that's the thought for now, but it depends if we, which you might not. Daz wasn't know he booked flights yet. Daz, don't be mad. don't be mad, Daz. Don't be mad. I know he really wants me to. Somebody distract Daz with some K-pop Demon Hunters information. He'll forget about this. Wait, is it Siri play Golden? Is that the song that Sassy you were talking about that is everywhere? I hope, like, people who have... I've heard the song Golden so much. Okay, there we go. There we go. Haha, it's happening. Alexa, play Golden. I don't know if Daz has Siri or Gold. I think he would have. Daz doesn't seem like an iPhone user to me. He seems like an Android. I think he's an Android user. It's Google. That's what I thought. I've heard the song Golden so much, and I haven't seen the movie still. I know someone who will probably call in sick to their work so they could play it for you in their Discord. My iPad just started playing it in the background and scared the crap out of me. That is so funny. Daz, I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet. Do you recommend it? Uh-oh. Hey, Google Play Golden. Oh, wait. Hey Google, play Golden. I guess Daz is currently typing like, let me tell you about K-pop Demon Hunters. Good try. Oh no. Okay, my whole house is playing music now. Like, don't tell him. I'm just trying to distract him. Again, I was in a Discord call with Daz and Lego and a couple of other people, and I just popped in briefly to say hello. And they were talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, and I was like, "Oh, I've never watched it." Daz like immediately shares his screen, starts it. I was like, "I don't think I could be here for very long." He's like, "You have to watch the beginning." I was like, "Okay." Wait, maybe it's the song. This is what it sounds like. It's did I like activate your smart homes? How it's done. Goodness. You did not. Okay. I don't have a smart home or smartwatch. I also don't wear a watch, really. Is that weird? Who here wears a watch? So you didn't book your tickets and you didn't watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm a disappointment bear. I do? Who wears a watch? Like typically, day to day. I don't wear watches. Okay. We have one for watches, one for no watches. Used to, I do. Okay. Right now, kind of split. I do, all right. Watches is winning. I wear my Fitbit. I count that. The last watch I bought. I've kept. Is this. It's not a very nice watch. It's just, it's something, I probably got this at Target or something. I bought this probably like, who even knows? Like 2008 or something. I would guess maybe like 2007 or something. Maybe earlier. I really don't know. I never wear this, but I have it and I've kept it. Speaking of watches, I need to charge mine. I have thought about like, would I wear an Apple Watch? And I might. I could, like, I like that it has additional functionality, but I also don't want people to feel like they can reach me at all times. You know? Like, I don't want people to be like, well, he has a watch. You know, we know he has an Apple Watch, so, you know. I don't like Apple. No! Don't say that. Continues watching, or continues waiting for K-pop stretch goal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get there. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know how many more stretch goals we have in us. A smartwatch is convenient for me since I work in a factory, and it's nice to be able to quick check my notification on my watch without pulling out my phone and halting production. Yeah, that's fair. It should be. And we're going up, up, up. Is that K-pop Demon Hunters? Community movie night? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Most watched net. It's true. It is. Daz would drop 1,000 on a K-pop stretch goal. Don't tempt me. Most watched means something. That's fair. I don't know. It is it's becoming one of those things where it's like it's so popular that the hipster in me is like, oh, I don't know. You know? Remember, I have a bit of hipster in me. I'm like at least 10 to 15% hipster. And sometimes that hipster is pretty strong-headed. So sometimes when I know something gets very popular, I'm like, time to break out the my flannels and suspenders. Fun fact about I like enjoying life and fun things. That's fair, Lego. Fun fact about Apple Watches. If you fall going at a fast speed like a roller derby, it calls 911. Didn't happen to me, but it happened to a teammate. My Fitbit doesn't do that. Yeah, I think, you see, that's honestly, that's actually a reason that I have thought about getting one, because I live alone. Because I'm like, well, if something were to happen to me, no one would find me. Maybe at least my Apple Watch is there for me. So, don't cash check, hubby won't honor. Exactly. But maybe more people would like, chip in. But yeah, anyway, we'll see. I don't know how many more goals we have in us, so I don't know, if we'd even get there to an opportunity to do that. But who knows? It's a lot of accepting yourself for how you are, even with the bad stuff. That's really cool. K-pop Demon Hunters. Still waiting for my league stream. I need to talk to a frando. But yes, it's gonna happen. It will happen. I've talked, for people who know, I asked Mr. Sputnik if he would join me for a League of Legends stream. In combo with some six. Emmers is like, Daz, did you hack into Emmers' account? Are you like advertising? Did you hack Emmers' account and are? I've been all in since day one. Oh boy, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. We'll see. We'll see how strongly you guys feel about it. If you guys want it bad enough, I am willing to put that to a stretch goal. Before everyone else said it was awesome. Uh-oh. Now we have the real hipster. Now we have the real hipster who's like, I liked this before it was popular. I'm willing to put that as a stretch goal. It would come after the podcast. So it would be after the Lego build stream, after the mini podcast stretch goal, which is not as much as this one. The podcast is only going to be 100. And then I would make the next one the K-pop Demon Hunters watch thing. What are we adding? I missed it. A K-pop Demon Hunters watch party. Yes. I could do that in the Discord. I'd be down. But that's gonna happen. That'll be 2 stretch goals from now. So once it'd be the order would be Lego build stream, 10 episode mini podcast, then K-pop Demon Hunters would be the order. So I'm willing to put that on the line. But you guys have to get us there. That's the only thing, is you guys have to actually get it there. Seems like you guys want it badly, but it depends how badly, you know. That Winnie the Pooh, you know, always cracks me up. It's so funny. So I don't know. You guys want it? You know what to do. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess we could do like a Discord movie night. We could either have it where, like, I wonder if I'd be able to, like, I don't know, I might be pushing it. I was gonna say, like, I could stream simultaneously? Question mark? Mistakes were made in No Man's Sky and being rocked by sentinels. If you have your terrain manipulator, Madrigal, dig down into the ground and tunnel and just hide, and they'll go away. Eventually, if they can't see you, they can't find you, and I'm in space. Can you get to the space station? If you can dock somewhere, like if you can get into the space station, it'll just stop. And Bear with the 55 stream streak. Amazing. Way to go. I was going to say, maybe I could, like, stream it in Discord for people while I'm streaming, but that seems, like, complicated. It would probably be better to just watch it in Discord. I was gonna say, so that way you it's like a reaction sort of stream, I suppose, but just watch the movie. Fair. I didn't know which would be more enjoyable. I didn't know if you wanted more of like a reaction, like, you know, thing so you can make sure I'm enjoying it, or I would have been 62. Wait, what do you mean? And buy your ticket. Stretch goal? No, I'm just kidding. We'll look. We'll see if we get to K-pop Demon Hunters. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we've got a ways. It's like $65 till Lego build stream, and then be $100 for the podcast. So we have like $160 something left until we can then start going for K-pop Demon Hunters. So, you know, there's time. There's plenty of time. Or is there? But wait, you would have been 62. Did something did it like mess up at some point, Bear? What else, friends? What else? I have dreams about Australia. I've been having dreams about the trip and like being there because I think about it so much. Reckon USA will close borders because we're too communist before you book your ticket. No. Should hopefully not. Hopefully not. And to be fair, I don't know. Without getting too political, with there being some health rumors and stuff, I don't know. Not saying my hopes are up, but remember the whole flight versus fire thing? I may have accidentally fired on the Sentinel freighter and destroyed some. Oh, yep, that'll do that. That'll do. You've become a pirate, Magical. Good dreams. See, dreams telling you to book tickets. Most of them have been good dreams. I have had a few that were more not good dreams. But that's fine. You know, that's fine. Oh yeah. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Also, just realized that's missing a space. There's a typo in that. Back when I was a kid, I had an Australia dream where I was lost in the desert and a kangaroo came up and started talking to me. Did it save you? Not good dreams because you haven't booked your tickets yet? I wish. I wish that were it. Wait, are ads about to play? No. No, okay. Oh wait, why does it not tell me? Hold on. Okay, weird. For some reason, I don't know if this is a Twitch thing or if it's because everything was messing up. But for some reason, I've realized now when I start stream, after I start stream, I have to do another refresh of my dashboard, or it just doesn't show me when ads are going to play. Nor does it show me like pinned messages or like when it says like ads playing in 10 minutes. It'll just say ads starting -- and I'm like, well, that doesn't help me. So anyway, I fixed it. Oh, it put me in its pouch and carried me across the desert and then started rapping. That sounds amazing. We will see, Daz. We shall see. We don't we don't know. We don't know. Could be no Asian plums for you. Maybe my bad dreams are because I've been eating Asian plums at night. That's much better than my kangaroo dream where it kicked me in the head. That does seem bad. Sassy, that does not seem like a good dream. It does remind me. There was that one mobile game that's a kangaroo game. I don't think you can play it anymore. Or maybe you can, but it's like weird. I tried to. But the main theme for the game is so good. I'm gonna download it in case it becomes lost media. The game was called Run Roo Run. I loved that game. I think they like removed it from the App Store. And excuse me, removed it from the App Store and then did something where like they combined it into another app where you have to pay a subscription in order to play it. And I think I tried that once and it like the game didn't work or something. It was really terrible. But the theme song is excellent. And it's Australia themed. Maybe if I can get it to run, we'll play it before I go on my trip. I've thought about playing Dinkum before I go on my trip. Hold on. Apologies. We just have to listen to this for a second. There's no video. Wait, this is, no, it is. This is the theme. Hold on, but it's gonna pick up. This sounds lame, but then wait. Wait for it. This part's like, okay, it's just kind of atmospheric. Kind of, it's a little generic-ish. Just kind of something to listen to. And then it goes hard. And it's so good. I loved this song so much. It's honestly probably why I enjoyed the game so much. It's too good. Run Rerun theme, people are sleeping on it. Anyway. It apparently didn't like me following it, but what was the kangaroo doing walking the streets of New Jersey? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Maybe he just was visiting, you know? I took a new picture of my Corvette. I'll check it out. Ooh, it looks excellent. I love all the, like, light trail thruster things you got on it. That's very cool. Gotta head out early, might be back later. All right, Bear. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you have a good one. We'll tell you if K-pop Demon Hunters happens. But what was I gonna say? I think it's frowned upon for tourists to kick citizens. Just saying. Yeah, I think it's generally frowned upon people kicking people in general. But you know, it maybe depending on where you live, local laws. Make sure you consult your local, you know, laws about kicking people. What was I gonna say though? Anyway, the trip should be good. Should be a good thing. Should be a fun time, but we'll see. We got to plenty to do before then. Let's see. Anything else before we get into the game, friends? Any other news? Any other happenings? I still haven't decided what we're going to be playing this week after tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day for No Man's Sky drops. So I haven't decided. Anonymous! Getting us closer! Appreciate it! Thank you so much for the $25. We are at 180. That is... Nope. 40. We are 40 away. Gotta be confident in my math. We're 40 away from our goal of a Lego stream. My very first ever owned Lego. I saw some cool Lego today. But thank you, Anonymous, for getting us closer to our goal. I appreciate it. I'm going to sneeze again, first off. My nose. It's probably because I've noticed it's been getting cooler here, but then it'll be like kind of warm. It's probably that. Bless you. Thank you. One, anonymous. We'll have to do something about that. But I was gonna say, I did see some cool Lego. I guess there's a new Harry Potter Lego set that came out today, that came out today. I saw it because on Reddit someone posted that they were the first person in the world to own the set or something. But it's like a it's like a snowy building scene from Harry Potter. It actually looks really nice. I like the snow. It looks really cool. That was so stressful. I destroyed the capital ship. Magical, way to go. That's huge. You get some good stuff from doing that. Way to go. Morgan, Coorta, hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. How are you? Let me see. Let me find the picture of I don't remember what the build is. By the way, this is not a set that we would buy, obviously. I'm gonna get something small like the like an Animal Crossing set or something like that. Hogsmeade Village. That's what it is. Goodness, this picture is huge. This picture is 5,275 by 2,604. Goodness. Look at, wow. That is a high quality image right there. Look at the snow. So, okay. Is the snow layered? Is the snow, it does, yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like clipped on. I wasn't sure if it was like something like different colored Lego or something. Like multicolor Lego. But no, it's like a layer. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like how that looks. But I'm not like a huge Harry Potter fan, but anyway, I do like how that looks. I saw that. I was like, oh, the snow looks it looks very lovely. I would have been very dead had I not been playing on Relax. I was almost completely out of health. Yeah. Fighting them are difficult. There's some like strategies you can kind of get away with, but it kind of depends on how strong your ship is and what type of ship you have. So yeah, I'm very impressive. I feel like they just keep remaking older sets just to sell them for more money. I mean, that does sound like Lego. I don't, it's also $400. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. I think I heard people, because I clicked on the post and I saw a few people saying like something about releasing new versions of sets. It also, I don't know if this is true. People said it seems like the budget for Harry Potter sets are higher than like Marvel or Star Wars, because they're saying that the builds seem more impressive and unique than the rest. And I guess I don't know what this is related to, but a lot of comments said that lately the Marvel Lego builds have been really like lackluster or something and disappointing. So I don't know. I'm using one of the ships I got from Drops. Smart. My favorite type of ship is the Sentinel ship. I forget what it's called. Interceptors? Is that what they're called? You can find them on planets that have dissonance on them. Really want the Gringotts set, but also don't want to spend $430. Yee! Gringotts Lego set. Oh, that is nice. That's very nice. Wow. That's very cool. I'm officially rebinding it now, so that doesn't happen. Fair. Fair, fair. What was I gonna say? Anyway, the interceptors are really nice. And I feel like mine does really well in combat. And I haven't actually fought one of those bigger ships in a bit, but maybe I can do that just to see if they've changed anything. But I had a strategy that seems to work pretty well. But it helps if you have one of those interceptor ships because they can like hover. And so I just park. I basically, when the big ship arrives, I fly and I park right behind them. Like right directly behind them, and I brake, so I'm like just hovering behind them, and I just shoot their engine, but their guns can't really hit me anyway. Maybe we'll take one down just for funsies. It's been a bit, but we have to run ads so before we get into the game. So let's go ahead and do that now, and then I'll swap on over. But friends, if you need a stand up stretch, etc., now is a actually no, wait, it's fine. We'll run ads and then we'll we gotta celebrate Anonymous for their big gift. So stand up stretch, we'll come back and then we'll get into the game, but we'll do something first. So friends, do your thing, go to the bathroom. We'll be back here in 3 minutes. BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate, stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome back, everybody. I was the one who noticed I was on mute this time. Before we get into the game, there's something we have to do. Because we had a very generous donation towards our Lego build stream. And sometimes, you see, anonymous, though I do appreciate the $25. Sean Connery is visiting the stream. It was it was unintentional Sean Connery. There is a danger to being so generous. As much as, how do I get gold? Timbo, you go, easiest way probably is if you fly into space. There you'll see asteroids, like fly into space and stop, and you'll look around and you'll see that there are like asteroids around. You have to shoot them. You'll either get silver, gold, or platinum, or tritium or something like that out of those. And so you have to just mine them. There are some planets that have gold as a resource on them, but you have to like go to different planets and figure out which resources they have. Is it worth to sell for money, or is there something easier to make fast money? It depends how much money you need. If you just need to make like a little bit, yeah, you could probably do that. You could probably sell any resource like that. Otherwise, the fastest way early game, that might have changed. Fastest way to make money early game is typically finding broken down ships and selling them, repairing them and selling them. You'll get millions per ship if you do that. I need 600,000. If you found one ship to repair, I mean, it'd cover that for sure. But salvage scrap. There's a bunch of different options. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted, you could do that. Gold is not I feel like gold isn't necessarily worth all that much on itself, like on its own. There are like if you're prepared to fight or prepared to run, on some planets you can find these glowing orbs on the ground that are called, what are they called? Someone will know. Anyway, they sell for a ton. But you'd have to be prepared to fight or run. Are there any crafting recipes I need gold for? Yes. You can see those at the anomaly. If you go back up to the anomaly, the multiplayer hub, there's the back area. That's where you can buy a ton of different upgrades and like unlock upgrades. You still have to like craft them and build them and add them to your inventory or your tech slots in your backpack and whatever. But anyway, yes, but gold is used for a lot of things. I didn't know that was an option. Every time I see one, I go, why would I want this busted ship? And just leave it. Yeah, so if you repair a ship enough, you can then take it to a space station and you can like scrap it and you can get a ton of money for doing it. So anyway, Anonymous, thank you again so much for the $25 going towards our Lego build stream. But the problem is sometimes, for people that don't know, it's dangerous because when people do that, sometimes...
Suddenly, things become quiet. Outside, trees rustle and sway. A breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Oh no.
Oh no. You know what it is.
What is it?
A big gifter.
A B gifter. Anonymous! Thank you so much for the $25 going towards our Lego build stream. We are only $40 away from me owning my first ever Lego. Very much appreciate the generosity and the kindness. You didn't need to do it, but I appreciate it. We will then have potentially a 10-episode mini podcast as well as it broke. It broke. You know what's funny is the last few times it's worked. The last few times it worked. I wonder if you guys are going too fast. If it's like too much for it to handle. Maybe that's what it. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you guys. But get out of here. We didn't even get to do the thing. We didn't even get to. Okay, hold on. We're gonna prime. We're gonna prime the thing. It's not gonna like it. Not gonna like this. Hold on. Let's go here for a second. Now let's go to frog. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. All right. Take two. Take two. Take two. The button isn't working. There we go.
Suddenly,
from the
things
top,
become quiet.
The past few times it's worked.
Trees rustle and sway.
So
a breeze tugs at your hair as you feel the ground below you shake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. You know what it is. A big gifter.
A big gifter? Let's try it again, everybody. Anonymous! Thank you so much for the $25, getting us closer. 40 away from our Lego goal. $40 away from owning my first ever Lego set. Oh, the numbers reset. That was weird. Didn't it? It like dropped. There we go. We had the big gifter. Now we have the big frogs. So many frogs. They're dancing, they're jumping, they're spinning, they're going. They're so excited for potential Legos in the future. So many. So look at them. They've got crown surfboards, pizzas. They're on bicycles. They're unstoppable. You saved me from the big gifter. You saved me. At least I didn't get hit by a laser.
Ribbit.
Get out of here. Get out of here. There's no lasers. No lasers over here. But Anonymous, again, thank you very much. Thank you for the kindness and generosity, getting us to another one of our closer to another one of our Australia stretch goals. Very much appreciate it. And I think a Lego stream would be fun. We'll also do a while back, Sassy sent me a Psyduck like block build thing. We'll do that too. So I'll try to get an Animal Crossing Lego thing, and then we'll do the Psyduck stuff. You've said my name are you like constantly like, who said my name? Are you? Yes, obviously. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be Lego? Ooh, public artworks. The citizens have commissioned Beta Builder, right? I can't say that name, to produce an epic poem in honor of the foundation of the settlement. Completing the piece may be costly, though polling indicates 70% would be in favor. Let's do it. You know what? Who cares about the settlement debt? Psyduck is my favorite Pokemon. Never. Oh, that's funny because it said never celebrates the reading of the poem or something, but that's because my settlement is called Never for some reason. Yeah, Psyduck is my favorite. He's the best. I was talking to Jonzo the other day, and he was like, I didn't realize it until later that Psyduck is so you. I was like, I know. It fits. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Let's open up our new building. The industrial chimney complete. There's room for 2 more citizens. And productivity has increased. We love that. But maintenance cost has increased a significant amount. Happiness decreased by 0%. Okay, that hardly seems worth mentioning. Sentinels are going to attack soon. But the citizens are a little bit more happy. I think that's important. You don't have, like... That didn't add anything, though, right? That's just, like, conceptually, they had some kind of celebration. It'd be cool if there was actually, like, a... I guess the artwork was the poem itself, not, like, an actual piece of art, you know? Okay. I like Eevee and all her evolutions. Adorable. Eevee is cool. Let's go fight a Sentinel ship, just for fun. This is my normal ship. And this is my favorite ship. I have it super upgraded. I would not fight in my Corvette at this point. Easiest way to get this going. Mantine. I don't think I know who that is. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, adorable. Very adorable. I think I've seen that maybe in Pokemon Snap. I feel like. If I shoot the space station, there we go. Come closer. Oh, those are my friends. Lol, 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 lol. They scared me. I forget they changed their trail color. There it is. So I have a squadron also. So they join me in a fight. Come here, little guy. Oh, I didn't even see you. Shred him! There are quite a lot of them. There's 9. 11? Wait, are they like... Why are they like... Oh, there's so many. I feel like that is not normal. There's usually like... whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Oh, we're already at 4 though, so maybe that's why. Typically, I feel like it's... Where are you? They like are respawning very fast though. Call in your big ship. I dare ya. Call in the big ship. They're like they're constantly respawning. How is that normal? There's 9. $11? What is going on? They're just sending everyone. Yeah, this ship is very maneuver, and I have upgraded my weapons a ton on here. So it just shreds them if I'm landing my shots. I'm also like, because this ship can hover, I'm holding brake, and so I'm actually not really like moving around, and it kind of helps to like, for me to keep track of them, even though I am getting hit probably more so than I would be. It's easy to follow them. Why are there so many? This doesn't seem normal. I feel like this is bugged. Typically at this point, they would. I feel like they would normally call in their big guy. No? This seems suspicious. I'm gonna say this is bugged. I wonder if we go into the space station and come back out and then reset it. Because otherwise, it's like the warning level isn't going up, and they just keep sending more people. Let's try that. I'm gonna go inside. We're gonna reset this. And we'll see what happens. But this is like a fully upgraded ship. Like, I have a bunch of stuff in here to help, and then I have my DPS, and I think this could be higher if I had better stuff, but my DPS for it is 66,000 damage per second at this point. Oh, this is broke? It broke. In that fight. Anyway. Alright, let's try this again. Also, I'm surprised I didn't, I missed. Hello. Alright, those are my friendos. Also, I'm gonna, just for funsies, I think my capital ship will help me too. If I recall. Oh, hello. Where are the? There you are. Okay, it says that there's one, and we're at 1 star, or like warning level. Hello? Nothing is landing yet. Hello? Why can't I hit him? Why am I so bad? Come on. I can't hit you. Why? Who is this? It's Jason Bourne. Why can't I hit you? There we go. Okay, now we're at level 2. This seems normal. Oh, there you are. I hit my own ship. It's fine. I have like, I don't know, it's... My aim has gotten bad all of a sudden. There we go. Who are you? Nothing is locking onto the... Oh no. Maybe get closer. There we go, that's kind of doing better. My max damage is 7,000 with the rocket launcher, but I wasn't using that because it overheats quickly. Yeah, so the rocket launcher also does better once you've taken down their shields. So, like, if you shield them while they... Or if you hit them with a rocket when they have that yellow bubble around them, it'll just bounce off. But once you've broken the bubble, you can hit it and it'll do more damage. But then you have to, like, switch back to whatever you were using before. I can't tell if those are my ships that are hitting me or like bumping into me. How am I on?
Technology recharge.
Who's left? Okay, also this doesn't seem to be broken anymore. Because we're slowly climbing up the warning ranks. In the past, my ship has helped me, because there are like cannons on it. It does not seem to be helping me this time around. Maybe it'll help me when the big ship comes in. By the way, does this music fit the combat? You also, I never swap out my, you can actually, if you press up on the directional pad, you can actually change your, like, your ship's focus or power settings. So you can actually, like, divert power to, your weapons or whatever. Diverting power to engines, shields, balanced our weapons. I always forget to do that. I actually don't even know how much it, like, helps. Okay, that is my friend. Why is he bumping into me? He's a bad pilot. Come on, guy. I missed. Oh, he's almost dead. They calling in the big guy now? They should be. Okay, so this is what I do. So you can, like, take down all of their guns and stuff. But I'll just kind of... Or wait, or do I still need to do that? It's actually been so long since I've fought them. Do I need to? Maybe. I feel like last time I just flew back here and was doing damage, but maybe they've changed that a bit. Maybe you actually need to do... Maybe you actually need to do some, Maybe you actually need to do some damage.
Technology recharge.
What are the things I need to... Where are you? Alright, so shields are down. Alright. Then I would just like... Oh, hold on. Then I would just sit back here and just shoot them back here because their other weapons don't really get me. There you go. And we can see the hull is just crashing down. Whee!
Hostile ships defeated.
And then you fly through it just because it's fun to do that. So when you beat one of these, and if you beat the big freighter, that would have happened. You should get a carrier AI fragment. If you go to a system that has dissonance on it, which looks like, oh, like the one we're at. It says, you can see that on the little system info, it says the letters in the middle, and then it says dissonant. That means that there is a dissonant planet here, which we didn't scan this place. That's very funny. I've been here forever. Hold on. Let's scan the whole system. I have a special room on my freighter that lets me scan all the planets at once, which is great for, like, finding resources or finding special planets, or if you're looking for a specific type of planet or whatever. So hold on. Put it here. The activate planetary probe. So there should be a planet here that has dissonance detected on this one. If I used that AI carrier fragment or whatever it was, where did it go? Oh, it's this over here. Carrier AI fragment. If I use this, where it says search archive, it will try to find in the system a ship that's like this one, an interceptor. And I love the interceptors. So you just need to find a dissonant planet or a dissonant system, and then you use that, and it'll help you find something like this. It may not look exactly like this, but I do recommend. And they also sell for a bunch. If you fix it up, follow the mission to get it hooked up, they sell for a bunch. But I think they're some of the best ships in the game. Your combat seems far less chaotic than mine, so kind of thing. Well, I've played this for like literally 900 hours. So have you on How's Moving Castle on, and I'm hunting biological horrors. What an evening, you know? That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful evening. See, even being invincible, I'd still run away from these fights. They stress me out too much. I think with sounds magical. I think with these ships, I find it so easy because you can literally just like, while they're flying around, like I'm just braking the entire time. Like I have the brake button held, and so I'm not moving anywhere, and I just kind of like track them while they're basically doing circles around me while I'm just shooting and staying in a singular spot. Because yeah, these get to like I'm braking right now. These can just hover. So while the ship is flying around me, I'm just following them. But I'm like staying stationary, if that makes sense. I'm basically just rotating, and tracking them. To me, that makes it easier. Instead of like chasing them, but I think this really only works if you have a ship that can hover. There are some expedition ships that can do that, and then there are the interceptors. I think those are the only ones to be able to do that well. I think if you have another ship, you can brake, but you're still kind of moving forward a little bit. But the combat doesn't stress me out, really. Let's see. I also wonder, I think maybe I had scanned everything before, but I remember in the last update, the online discovery services thing was like messing up. So I wonder if it just didn't. Because I remember Kong. And it said that nothing was discovered, but so I think that was maybe an issue. But okay. This guide new? I feel like this guide is new. Hold on. This looks new. Or like that they've like updated it. Hold on, let me clear everything. Okay, so I guess it just shows stuff now. Okay. I don't remember this being here. We have 30 minutes until the next settlement thing happens. What do I want to do? I guess while we're here. Where is... I feel like I did stop by here. Let's see what other planets are here in this system. Is this... It is. And what they look like. Coldest temperature recorded. Still haven't found Alaska yet. This definitely would not be. This isn't a terrible planet, though. We'll go ahead and just briefly stop on it. Also, I think I remember how the we were running into like little glitches while I was running on my freighter, where I was like running into a wall. I read that it might be actually my backpack. It might be the new backpack that's the issue, but I'm not positive. I just came across a ship in space with a paw print hovering over it. The spaceship had a paw print over it? That seems like a glitch. Typically, the paw print... I think that is potentially a glitch. I don't know what that would mean otherwise. If it's... Because typically, like, these paw prints are green if you've scanned them. They're a red dot if you have not scanned them, and they're a red paw print if they are aggressive and that they'll like attack you. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if I've ever seen that before. So I'm gonna say glitch. Okay, and these are all rare. They're all ground. Ooh. Do I still have my... I have my increased back jetpack, yeah. Hello? Oh. Oh look, that guy's killing that one. Or trying to. They fighting. Well, once it looks like this one's trying to run away. Oh, he's going. Did he get him? I think he did. He's not moving anymore. That one's not moving. I think he won. I figured it out. It's a place I can turn in my... Oh! Okay, yes. That actually does make sense. I kind of forget to do missions, so I sometimes forget it's a thing. That does make sense. Not a glitch. Confirmed. Let's go to one of the other planets.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Not a glitch confirmed. Just a feature that I don't use too often. Let's get out of here before the storm hits. What else we got? Contoured planet, magma, supercritical moon. Let's go to the Forsaken planet. Where are you? Ah. Hovering over it from a distance, it didn't tell you what it was, which was weird. Yeah. I don't typically do some of the, like, quests too often. I feel like I probably should. That would help me with my standing with a lot of the aliens, but yeah, that does make sense, because that is one of the symbols when you're doing a mission. Oh, is this like... Oh. So this doesn't have an atmosphere. Highest peak? Really? Yeah, so this doesn't have an atmosphere, but it's dissonant. That's interesting. I feel like I haven't seen too many of those. It's how I've been getting free drop pods for suit upgrades. Ah, oh, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. So the ship that I have is special in that it needs these types of crystals to repair things, or you can use this as like a fuel source as well. But they're unique to dissonant planets. But this one's like a dead planet. No atmosphere, so we're very bouncy. I wonder if it has well, it should have, yeah, these things. And it does have friends. In the last update, there was like a glitch that I read about where you could like feed these. They're technically hostile, but the glitch was like if you got close to it, you could just feed them and they would become a pet and they'd get added to your pet registry. They could not be summoned, and there was like a glitch that was eventually then like removed a few days later, but they would like, you would be able to adopt them, which was weird. I don't really want to fight these guys right now, so I'll just leave. There shouldn't be any animals though, right? Yeah. Well, we can leave. I'll just get some more of this. Also for the new players, if you're really desperate for oxygen, like very desperate, you can shoot these for oxygen. Like if you kill the hazardous plants, you get oxygen out of them, but I need oxygen all the time, Shady. I know. Isn't it a shame? It's a thing of living. But Shady, how are you? But you can shoot them and you will get oxygen, but you see these little red little pods that are on them? If you slowly walk towards it, careful, you can actually collect the gassy pod and it'll give you some oxygen. So to maximize your oxygen, you can try to grab those. This is dangerous because there's 2 of them right next to each other. And then you can kill them. So. Oh, Gravitino. This is what I was talking about. If you pick these up, they sell for a pretty penny. Uh-oh. Hold on. But yeah, they you will get attacked. And you just need to hide. And then you'll be fine. We can see how much this sells for. Making cough? Nice. At first I thought you were saying you were sick. But I understand now. I hope the cough is good. What a unique way to say you're sick. I'm making cough. Coughing. Landing not clear. What do you mean it's not clear? What do you mean the landing area is not clear? Oh, there it is. So beautiful. It needs to put its landing stuff out, right? Yeah, it hasn't fully landed yet, but okay. Cannot launch. No items left. Well, let's see. 40,000 for this. That ain't too bad, I'd say. And that's worth $1 million. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Easy made 2 million. Oh boy. Bye! Imagine if you could, like, latch onto it before it took off. That'd be amazing. There it goes. It's still going. I lost it. No. There it is. I wonder if you'd be able to, like, if your friend is in space, I wonder if they would see the rocket. Look, it's still going. It really is headed to the space station. Bye! Is it in front of the planet? It is. Right? I think I still see it. Where's it going? Oh, I can't look up anymore. Anyway. Wheezing at the very least. That's fair. I need to put more stuff there. Oh. It's a cool little graphic. Hammers. Did you post it? In the Discord, friends of you are not in the Discord and you'd like to be, you can join. Did you know that? Yes, it is possible. I thought about making it difficult to join. And then I thought that would take a lot of work for me. But no, you can just join. Unbelievable. Imagine. Imagine the secrets our Discord holds in there. So many secrets. All the secrets. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. We have 12 minutes until the settlement needs us. Whee! Should we go see what other planet is here? Contoured magma. I'm there. That's where our settlement is. That has aggressive sentinels. We've been to Kong. Let's go to this place. There's a pirate. We could get him. Summon the squadron. To help me. Approaching in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I feel like I should be able to see you a lot clearer. I can't see your ship because of the pirate symbol is so large. There he is. Hello? Where is he? Get him! Nice. Where was I going? Where's that planet? It's over here somewhere. There it is. Americans, do you have any plans tomorrow? Oops. What's your, got any Labor Day plans? Thank you for the coffee company, but I must return to work. No! I hope you all do well. Thank you for that hydrate. Mowing my lawn, exciting. Last mowing before winter? Or fall, I guess. Toon, welcome in. How are you? How you been, Toon? Here we have a magma planet. I wonder if there are volcanoes. Working? No, Lorelei. At least you get time and a half? Question mark? House chores and a family potluck barbecue. That sounds fun. Oh, there is a volcano. Anyone doing some soldering tomorrow? Such a good chunk of the day. Glad I'm off tomorrow. Nice. We love that. Love a good, you know, chill day. Having dinner at my parents' place. Might go to the fish hatchery and feed the fishies. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds adorable. I did not. I've actually not played a Sonic game in a hot minute. Have you? If so, how was it? I can't think of the last Sonic game I played, actually. I've talked about playing one since Opant's worked on one. Oh, is it gonna explode? Yay! That's very exciting. Tried for a little bit on Friday, but I wasn't home all weekend. Oh. Well, I hope you get some chance to play. Are you going to try to play some tonight? Oh. It's going to happen again. Yay! I mean, this would be terrifying in reality, but... Anyway, let's get back to our settlement. I've not built a place around... Oh. Look at these floaty boys.
Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Air snakes. Let's get out of here. Never built a thing near a volcano, like a base near a volcano. Let's go to our settlement. They're gonna need me here shortly. Hot confetti, exactly. Danger confetti. Forbidden confetti. I did do a playtest, and we played on stream for a game called Ratcoin. Ratcoin was fun. I really want the... I'm looking forward to the game to come out. Also, I think this week, I mentioned this yesterday, I think we might go back to the Root Trees Are Dead and actually finally finish that up. Imagine us finishing it. Oh, the ground is flashing. That doesn't seem good. That seems less than ideal. It's still doing it. Is it going to continue? Let's, before we all have a seizure. Let me reload that. That doesn't seem like something I want to keep on the screen for very long. Actually, also, we have to run ads. So perfect timing. Let's go ahead and run ads, and then we'll BRB, friends. So stand up, stretch, do your thing, and we'll be right back. BRB!
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes. is that Garfield so muscular?
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a nice little break. I reloaded in, and the ground has stopped flashing, so that is wonderful. Good news for everybody. The settlement needs me now. View construction opportunity. Citizens have submitted schemes for the development of both a new distribution center and an autonomous industrial entity. Data indicates a 59% approval rating for the distribution center, while 42% approve the autonomous industrial entity. I don't know what that means. Autonomous crane or warehouse. +2 population. Let's do that. More people. And it's what the people wanted. Maybe that'll make them happier. Eventually you can get some good stuff to build. Like you can actually buy like a fishery, so you can do fishing at your settlement. And I would like to do that when we get that chance. Okay. All right. What do we do now? I would like... I was talking about how I found... Like, I've been trying to make smaller bases. There's one that I made that I don't think I ever showed you guys. I remember it was a snowy planet. I don't remember if it was before or after. Always raining extreme. Don't remember if it was before or after the last update. Where are you? Now these sound familiar. Also, I lost connection to Discovery Services. Unbelievable. Hold on. We're gonna go... We're gonna have to look around. Museum. Let's go... That's from the expedition. Aggressive red trees, yellow big mountains. I remember it was snowing. Because I wanted to make something cozy. Maybe it's this. Oh. I was kind of spilled coffee on myself a little bit. We're fine. We'll probably go. Well, we have to go till at least 3 hours. So probably about 45-ish minutes. That takes us a little bit beyond 3 hours for people who are maybe a few minutes late. This is not it. Also, am I still not connected to... I have lost connection to Discovery Services. There's no other... Is there another... There's not another base here, so okay, yeah, this is definitely not it. Call my ship in. Also, I should send them on, like, an expedition. Can I send my pals out? Actually, don't know if I have enough fuel for them. Let's see. Do I have... Yay, there they go. Alright. Alright. Where did I put... I should have... I think I... I don't think I named... I remember building like a small little cozy cabin, and then I don't think I ever changed the name of the base. And I'm fairly positive it's snowing there. So that's where we are, I think. Yeah. That's where we're currently. Pressure storms. Waterlocked. Oh no, that's where we went, right? I think so. Frostbound planet. Let's try this one. I should have named it. I typically do if there's something that I want to, like, go back to, but it seems as though I forgot. Is this it? This definitely does not seem like it's that. Also, we lost connection. Hold on. I'm gonna reload into the game again. Because it was fine until I reset the game. Okay. Hello? Connecting? Oh, you guys can't see it. It says that it's connecting to the No Man's Sky servers. Did it broke? Is that why? Maybe everyone was having trouble. It still says it's connecting. I don't know. Can I? I can't load. Timbo, hello, welcome back. How's it going? All right. Is it uploading? Syncing cross saves? Can I raid other people's bases or can I only see my friends' bases? It depends. So, you can see other people's bases as long as they've uploaded them. Yes, you can see them. And you can't like destroy them or anything. But you can see people's bases. If you go to the anomaly, there's a giant teleporter to one side where you can actually see the bases for everyone who is like currently at the anomaly. You can see a list of all of their bases, or most of their bases. And so you can actually go visit. They even have some that are like special bases that are community highlights or whatever. And so you can kind of see what other people build and stuff. Sometimes people have bases where you can take some resources. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of those, which is really cool. If you need nanites ever, recommend looking up nanite farms, because those are usually made for people. Can you build a base in the water? Yes, you can. I am scaled. Yes, you can. You can technically build any building underwater, but they do also have underwater buildings that are like made for underwater. But stealing loot is not possible. No, so not really. Like, it's not like Minecraft where if you open up it's not like in Minecraft they have the chests, right? And if you open up someone else's chest, you see their stuff. In No Man's Sky, there are storage pods. There are 10 of them. Even if the storage pod was made by your friend and is on their base, when you open up that pod, you see all of the stuff that you have in that pod for your own stuff. So you can access your inventory everywhere. using those same pods and whatever. But there are farms technically, yes. They yes. Yes. They may not look like a Stardew farm, but yeah, there are farms. But people make nanite farms and other stuff to help people. Also, my game may be broke. Nice. I'm on the expand your base and hire people mission. My lakeside shack is about to become an underwater palace. Love it. Yeah. There's also later you can find planets that don't have land at all. Like they only are water based. And so yeah, you can build bases underwater. You can even or build the base up top. I have a base that has an area up top, but also connects to like a base below, which is fun. Might be able to show you that if I'm able to get back into my game. Let's move here for a second. I'm gonna restart No Man's Sky. This is where I'd put my base if I had one. All right, I need to check out some base. Yeah. There's what people can make is also very impressive. There's lots of different, glitch building. There's lots of stuff you can do. But enjoy. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope your friends are having fun. Okay, it's letting me back into the game now. I restarted the game. All right, we back. It's thundering. Let me see if I can find that base that I was just talking about.
Extreme night temperature detected.
We're still too low. And are we connected to... No, we're not connected to Discovery Services anymore, Sag. Hello? Oh. Some people were talking about that this backpack that I have equipped might be glitching some things out. And I wonder if that's why I'm like running into invisible walls occasionally. Been working on some last minute September planner setup stuff. I think I am ready. I got 2 habits I'm going to track at 5 books. Ooh, that's awesome. What are the books are you going to read? Okay, where is... Where was that one base? It's not Earth Fishing. I think I might have to jump around a bit. I'll have to see. I'm gonna say it's probably starting from here. I know it has rain. It's not frozen. it didn't have a... It's not a planet that has a farm on it. Let's start here. I wish the like thumbnails seemed like never update. It makes me sad. I feel like there was one update where they were on top of things and all of the thumbnails were correct, but now some of them are just defaulted to nothing. And I don't know what controls that. I should overhaul that. But yeah, what books are you gonna read, Gigi? I'm falling. This is not the planet. But this is like a water world planet, or is there land? I mean, this still might technically be a water world planet, but oh, it also says glowing water. How fun! Oh, I wonder if that's how I. That might be how I. Because I was trying to find glowing water when I was building that one base. Let me in. I need to see if changing... I'm going to change my backpack. I wonder if I'll have as many issues. Oh. Oh! Okay. Okay. Is it my backpack? Let's switch you to... Let's give you the one with wings. Nope. Okay, there's just something wrong. There's just something wrong with the freighter or something. It's just gonna keep me falling into the ground. Okay. Quartz ruins. I don't think that's it. Waterlocked coastal storms. Diamond and Dawn. Book 2 of my current read. Horrid by Katrina Leno. Peak crossover. 1 of 5 in a series. Nice. Navigating the Stars. 1 of 3. Graphic novel called The Sculptor by Scott McCloud. They fit the 5 prompts I need for a readathon I'm doing in September. Oh, if I read all of those, I'll pick more books that fit some of the other prompts. That's so fun. I hope that's very enjoyable, and I hope the books are good. Because that sounds very exciting. Is this it? I don't think so. This was... This is not it. I think I was making this place to fish. Also, the power doesn't seem to be working correctly, because I am currently locked inside. There should be... These automatic doors should be... Yeah, I remember building this. This is not the place, though. And yeah, the doors aren't loading. It's the Magical Readathon hosted by Book Roast on YouTube. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. I'm going to... Oh, there they go. Hey, at least this door works. Or it did. Wait a minute. Are they broked? Oh, they are. I wonder how that happened. I'm fairly positive it worked last time. No. Surely I wouldn't have left these broken. Wait a minute. Get me out, get me out. Alright, I must have messed this up somehow. What are you connected to? I don't see the, like... Oh, there it is. Huh. So that's definitely... You know, we're gonna come back later. I'll fix that another time. Exit stage up. This is the place that has the squid up top. Yeah. Summon. I'll fix that another time. 2 audiobooks of that list, so at least those I can do chores to. Oh, that is nice. That's some good planning too. That sounds very fun. I hope it's a good. I hope they're good reads or listens. I probably should be renaming these bases while I'm here, but lol 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 lol. Okay. What is this? Could be a temperate giant. It could be this. I can envision what it looks like. I've put some ruined pieces. There's a bridge. A round little wooden area. A little house building. There was glowing water. Just rolled credits in Discounty. How many chapters were there? Did you enjoy it? 3. Okay, I was curious if it was going to be something like that. Where am I? Why did I put a base here? Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot about this place. Got those floaty guys. It's very fun. That's so good. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was about 3. It took me about 20 hours, but I still have a few achievements to go after. Nice. I wonder if there's a teleporter here. I forget how I built this. Is this supposed to be kind of like a fire watch tower? There is no teleporter here. Okay, let's call in our freighter again. I'm gonna, look at me, I'm gonna rename the place so I remember. Firewatch. Actually, it would be funny to build a Firewatch tower on like a burning planet. That would be... That's the irony that I strive for. I'll have to remember to do that at some point. Where is my ship? I don't know if they have plans for future DLC, but I could see that. I imagine they do. I really want to wait until they add beards to keep playing. I feel like I've gone already too long in the game without one. And they did say they were going to add them in, seemingly. It says, they at least said, we've gotten a lot of feedback of people wanting beards, so I'm hoping that means they'll listen. Okay, that's where we are. Firewatch. What is this? Humid giant. Could be. Let's check these out. I could see that. Surely they'll have some DLCs. I think the game was a great length. I think any longer and it could have become just super repetitive. I could also see that. I do like the shopkeeping is fun. But yeah, I could see to a point maybe that getting old. This is not it. Also, I love how many times this is his first contact, because we must have had Discovery services off or something. Very pretty sky, though. But yeah, I think this week we might return back to the root trees are dead. I might have forgotten a little bit of where we were. I know we're like towards the end though, so like I don't want to restart because that would just be excessive. But I'm the first stream back. I might have to like read through the tree and kind of like I remember a lot of it, but I feel like where I left off might be a little vague. Yeah, I might actually watch a little bit towards the end of that one to see if I can remember sort of like where my train of thought was. Icy ruin, icy planet, abandoned, icy, frostbound. This must have been in my Alaska search. Waterlocked. I don't think it was. We'll try this. Yeah, I might actually try to rewatch part of that VOD, at least towards the end, to see if I can remember, you know, if I had said anything that was like, okay, next time we'll do this. But I think we left at like a chapter end where like the lady comes back and is like, here's another thing. But we got most of the, we have a lot of the tree done. A considerable amount. So I think we might do that. Is this it? It is! Oh my goodness, it took me forever. Yeah. This door's not working. Yeah, so I built a little... Here's the walkway. This is where you would land, typically. But he said, I built here because it has glowing water. When it's storming, you can really tell. But we've got some ruins here. Also have some automated traps. I'm sure those are filled with fish that I could sell. I should probably what? How dare? Maybe it's because it's been so long. The fish escaped. But I made a little, like, a little place that I wanted to make kind of cozy. I see it like a visitor center. Hello? Hello? But you opened for me a second ago.
Thermal protection falling.
Hello? We're gonna have to go through the store. But now it's working. Unbelievable. I feel like something changed with the doors. Something's not right. They're not loading right, because this for sure worked. But we have a little seat. You can wait here. But then we got a little viewing platform where you can see the water below. But I wish you could see the daytime. I like the plant. Thank you. I worked very hard on that. Woo! You guys get to see a storm here. It's nice because the water will start looking cool. Let me juice up my hazard protection. And you get to see it at night. It'll be nice. We'll get to see the water really glow. Because it glows with movement. Wait for it. Look at it go. Look at it go! Isn't that cool? I love it. Ooh la la. Even look below. Look at the waves! The little skiff is really floating. But this is connected to something more. I'll show you after the storm's done. It also looks cool in the daytime. But the water definitely is a neat highlight at night, for sure. So pretty. And I like that it almost, like, look, that almost is, like, at the height of the ruin there. Whee! I just think it's neat. I need Wipey here to do the voice from The Simpsons. Oh, that's a big wave. Good thing I built this like high enough that Wow, look at that wave. That is wild. I feel like I'm like, I don't think it'll get me while I'm here. But that's crazy. That is a big wave. Wow. There are 2 stingrays stuck inside my underwater base. That does happen. That is, wow. Look at that wave. That is wild. That does happen sometimes. Even on land bases, sometimes birds will fly in, and it's just like, you know, it's a bit rough. There's really nothing you can do. Just hope they despawn at some point. I mean, or, you know, put them out to pasture, I suppose. That is an option. I feel like that's not the option you want, though. Okay, looks like it's calmed down. Perfect. No, yeah, exactly. I figured that was not what you wanted to hear. But, okay. So this base, though, I did a thing. We're gonna need our submarine for this, though. The only creatures I kill are the biological horrors. Fair, okay. It's okay, hold on. Let me summon this. Here's our little submarine. If we go here... to get into this little pipe that I made. Get me in. I feel like usually... Wait, maybe... Where is up? There you go. Excellent. Alright. So now, if we dive down... Yeah, we've definitely been here before. I don't know why it does not think we have. Whoa! Spooky! Let me in. There you go. So this is my little underwater base. Gotcha. If you need a change of clothes, you know, dry off. It's up here. Ooh, spooky. Spooky fish over there. Here's where we store things. This is where we plan some things. Table, monitor. Open some boxes while you're here, you know. And then we have, there's some ruins down here, if you can kind of see in the dark. This is where we could grow some plants if I had any. Or you can cook some food. Then we have the long tube. The long underwater tube. And then we have this room. You can sell some things. This is an exit. Or you can just fish here. If you'd like. Because technically, this door is the like exit door that's here is technically a pool of water, and so you can just fish through it. Actually, if you're able to glitch this door into because this is supposed to be underwater only, you can glitch it to where it's on land. And if you do that, you can still fish inside of it, even though it doesn't make sense. But we don't ask questions. And we can just fish. This is kind of a big base for me, though. Because I've been making smaller ones. Trying to make smaller ones. This one seems. I was like, I want the idea of like you have something up top and then you can find a place at the bottom. But I think this is technically 2 different bases, if I remember that I built these right, because they were too far apart. They're too far apart to fit into one like base area, so I had to make 2. But that's okay. Fish, though, I will say, for new people, fishing is actually a decent way to get nanites. Some of them sell okay for, like, units, but I think they sell more if you, like, cook them. Any fish you collect, if you jump back into the water. No, I got a legendary fish. So if I hop here for a second, and I'm in the water, does not seem to like me. I can go into my inventory, and like this fish, if I release fish, so this sells for 5,000 units, or if I release it, I get some nanites. I got 82. So like if you do a bunch of fishing and you're needing some nanites, it's not a bad way. Plus, there's actually special cosmetics that you can only get by catching so many fish, catching so many different kinds of fish, catching so many you can also catch like boots and stuff, like trash. If you catch so many boots, you get a special cosmetic, and so there's like stuff you can do for fishing. So you might as well fish, and then you can release them a bunch and get like a decent amount of nanites. I feel like early game this might be, if you're able to get a fishing rod, this is a decent way to make some early nanites. Might still take some time, but I like fishing games. Yeah, this one's pretty chill. I have also set, admittedly, and I've said this before, that I'll show you after this fish. Just because, one, it kind of helps for streaming. But I've set it to, under options, accessibility. Or no. Difficulty? Yeah. Fishing timing, I have set to auto catch. So, as long as I just have to start the fishing, but I don't actually have to pay attention to when the timing is ready. So that way, like, if I'm doing this on stream, I can just chat with you guys instead of having to like be so focused on that. But friends, I think this is where we're gonna end today. Let me at least get back up to my ship so I can save. The stingrays are multiplying. There's 4 now. No. Yeah. Sometimes the fish get caught, and birds and stuff will get caught in bases. It is unfortunate. Okay, where is my submarine? There you are. X to go up. Whee! I guess the bottom floor belongs to them. Yeah, it's true. Oop. And so this is like a deep oceans planet. And you need like special upgrades if you want to go like as far down as you can go. Which is kind of cool. It's ambience. The stingrays just want to be friends. Yeah, ambiance. They just want to they're squatters' rights. You know. Also, for those who don't know, if you get into your vehicle, like into your ship, and then out of it, it'll save. So that's what I was doing. But okay, friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Very much appreciate all of you. Tomorrow is the last day of drops, so we will do more No Man's Sky tomorrow. But then Tuesday, maybe we'll move on to The Root Trees Are Dead. Go back to that. Maybe take a look at what else we can play. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to start earlier. I know a lot of you, have stuff going on Tuesday, but anyway, friends, before we go, let me give a couple of thank yous to Daz. Thank you so much for the 18 months. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Timbo, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying No Man's Sky and hope your friends do as well. Bear, thank you so much for the 55 stream streak. And Anonymous, thank you so much for the $25, getting us to 180 of our 220 goal. Again, that's 40 away from a Lego stream. I'll buy my first Lego set and we can build it on stream. I'll look at the Animal Crossing Legos and see. And then, as we talked about, we will then do the next goal is the podcast with guests. That'll likely be, if we reach that goal, that'll probably be what I'll play and post while I'm gone in Australia. And then the next thing, due to popular demand, is a K-pop Demon Hunters community night. So I hope you guys, if you really want that, I hope you guys are ready. But friends, that is it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow with some more No Man's Sky, more streams this week. But that is it for us. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye!